It started at a dinner table. This past week, one of our missionaries right here at New Break, who's right here in San Diego, was able to have a meal with 20 Afghan refugees. And as we're at the meal, she asked, "What are you thankful for?" As we're coming up on Thanksgiving, she said, "What are you thankful for?" And their responses blew me away when I heard them. One of them uttered, "I can laugh freely." Another one said, "I don't fear my children's safety when I send them to school." Another one said, "I finally have hope for my children's future." See, this is what happens at a table when asked, "What are you thankful for?" We begin to share some of the great things we're thankful for. And I'm sure you're thinking of some things you're thankful for. Family and friends and your job, career, whatever it may be, the school that you're at, your loved ones. Now, when our missionary asked the refugees, their responses were much different than ours. "I can laugh freely." You see, this is what we get to do as New Break. This is what we're able to do as believers when we become builders of the kingdom. When we become kingdom builders, we're able to show the love of Christ to other people all over the world. Whether it's giving clean water to an entire country like we did with Liberia, or giving clean water to Fiji, or maybe it's continually helping the Afghan refugees that we're helping, refugees from all over the world. Or maybe it's how we're translating the Bible in a language that maybe you haven't heard of, the Inga language, so people can read the Bible for the first time and hear about the love of Jesus. They can learn what forgiveness means. Maybe it's the other ways that we're able to impact the world by creating schools, developing schools in other countries so that young kids can learn how to read and to write and learn about the love of Jesus. You see, being a kingdom builder is about obeying and walking in confidence, this love command that Jesus gave us, which also happened at a table. So Jesus, after he had washed the disciples' feet, he began sharing a few words with them. And they're sharing their meal. And then he says this, John 13, verse 34. He looks at them and says, "A new command I give to you." Are you ready? He says, "Love one another as I have loved you." This is Jesus we're talking about. This is ultimate love, as we would call it, agape love. Love for the sake of love. Love not wanting anything in return. He says, "As I have loved you, so you must love one another." And then here's what happens when we do this. As we're at the table with the Afghan refugees, as we're giving clean water to people all across our world, as we're translating the Bible into languages that people have never heard of, as we're creating schools, as we're giving groceries and helping families in need. In verse 35, Jesus says, "By this, everyone will know that you're my disciples." How, church? If you love one another. As you look at our world today, this is something we desperately need. We need more of us to simply love one another. So who are the one another's in your life that you would like to show love to? Maybe expand that bubble. What does it look like to build God's kingdom with love? Not judgment, not hatred, not harsh words, but love, and patience, and kindness. This is what we get to do. Now, I want to invite you to join us. Join us this Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45 as we talk more about this idea of love and learning about forgiveness as we close out our series, Bad Blood. Who are the people in our lives that we need to forgive? Maybe it's ourselves, maybe it's our friends, parents, brothers and sisters, whatever it may be. Join us this Sunday, 9 a.m. and 10:45, because this command of love is needed all over the world today. And it starts with you and I, oftentimes at a table.